So I mean, you've got to play with, KD, Bron,
Yeah,
Steph, Clay, AD,
yeah,
Boogie,
yeah,
down in New Orleans. When he was at the height of his powers. I'm not gonna ask
yeah,
who's better between KD and Bron. I'm not gonna do that.
yeah.
I mean, but what is that like? What do you take away, from them? Do you find yourself, you know, mimicking some of their habits, things like that?
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the whole trick. That's the whole that's the cheat code that their teammates get is you get to
Mm-hmm.
full access and see you know their regimen. You see how hard they work. You see how they are as people. I think for me, and I have great relationships with all of those guys, just to see how like human they are.
Yeah.
That's like the most intriguing thing to me. When you think of LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph, all these guys, I mean, those guys are mega stars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to see like they do the same things that we all do. Like it's just it just puts things in perspective. Like, wow, like out of all the stuff that they've done, they could act this way. After
Mm-hmm.
all the accolades that they've done on the court, they don't have to be the first in the gym. They don't have to, have relationships with, rookies. They don't have to, have relationships with guys who don't even play or stuff like that. But that was the real eye-opening thing for me is like, wow, like these guys is like great players, but they're even better dudes.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I knew I was a good shooter, or like I always known I was a good shooter. Me and you used to shoot all the time in college. But I really, got the most confidence in my life was when Steph and Klay like allowed me to shoot with them every day after practice.
Yeah.
Like, so I can tell my kids and my grandkids like two of the greatest shooters all the time. Like I shot with them guys every day. They didn't have to do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to give, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of guys those dudes are, man. And AD, Bron are the same way. So I learned a lot, man. I'm still learning. And like I said, like it's like the cheat code, man. I just get access to the greatest players ever, man. And it's fun. It's fun to be around.